Old School from TAIFA World Enterprise. We got to set the record straight. The movie Civil War is another attempt of reconstructing history. First off, do your own research. Don't believe anything I'm telling you, but I'm giving you some hints how to do your research. Look up Ben Tillman, South Carolina, the senator. They call it Pitchfork. He stated we took the country from them in 1850s, and then we disenfranchised them a few years later. You hear what I said? They took the country from us. So they lied about the first version of the Civil War, which wasn't about them fighting each other. It's about them fighting us. Those of us who were standing up for the Union. They switched everything around, y'all. They call them rebels, right? Because they were the one rebelling against the South. You see what I'm saying? And they were they call them so-called Indian wars. But they took the country from us. Yes, they did. The melanated people. All you got to do is be intelligent about the research. Go to New York City and see those buildings been there before 1800s. So who built those buildings? They just came here and started building in 1700s. Wasn't but a few of them here till they started this mass migration. And recently I learned they started cloning themselves to increase their numbers. So yes, just like they lied, the spiritual forces of darkness, it's no color, because black and white is mixed up in this. They lied about the first Civil War. Now they got a movie out, they're lying about the second one. All you got to do to get the truth is flip it. The most moving scene to me was when this immigrant American was asking the people where they from. And if they didn't look pale like him, he shot them. And when the person said, "Well, I'm American," he said, "What kind of American?" You see? I don't know how many of y'all saw that, but that's where it's going to be in the end. The Aboriginal people are the Americans. They know it. That's why they act so snided towards you, because they don't want to be kissing your feet. Yes, they should be. So, yeah, I'm trying to be as politically correct as possible, but I just got to set the record straight. I'm glad I saw it. Now I know what it's all about. They want to repeat the same lie. They want to make the lie that they talked about the first one be a truth in the second one. No, 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 no. Americans look like me, not like you. Get that straight. You from Europe. They changed the definition in the dictionary to say pale face could be Americans. Check it out. Check it out. 1826 dictionary. Um, who's that man name? Yes, yes, yes. This is war, y'all. And the first war that they ruled on us was psychological warfare, making you think you're nothing people, making thinking you can never do anything, taking away your culture. And it's still happening. All you got to do is watch the news, keep up with modern events. Everything melanated people create is taken from them because we know it comes from the creator, so we're not going down and get no copyright on something that Allah gave us, that the gods gave us. How can we copyright that? But that's what they do. The forces of evil, black and white. So do your research, because these movers are lying and making people very, very unprepared for what's coming. Because it's not going to be nothing like they want it to be or they expect it to be. So it's very important you know who you are, or somebody can tell you anything or you nothing. That's what happened. They told you you're nothing because you didn't know who you are. So you believe them. And you say, oh, please, please, please accept me. Like a rejected woman of a cruel husband, you keep begging for abuse. He slaps you around, you go back to him running, say, please, please, I love you. That's the Scott, what do you call it, syndrome? Where you identify with your captors, people. Yes, you're prisoners of war, but you don't identify with your captors. Just make you a turncoat. So, yeah, I had to go see it because the reviews I heard on it, they didn't even touch the realness of what it's about. Yeah, so what? It's seen through the eyes of a woman. It's seen through my eyes because I'm watching the whole thing. How can you watch something and say it's seen through the eyes of somebody else? What do you see? So the first black man they killed, that's supposed to be Christopher Adams. And if you didn't look white, then you wasn't American. It is funny. Well, I just had to set the record straight because we are at war, and it's an art that is war. So now you have another perspective on the war, and you can do your due diligence and understand what this war is all about. Okay, that's it. So Latasha on the two.